From Nashville, Tennessee, here's the Porter Wagoner Show, starring Porter Wagoner, Dolly Parton, Speck Rhodes, Don Howser, the Wagonmasters, and today's special guest star. And now, here's Porter.
Another day, another dawn. Daylight comes on the way. Another day, another dollar. Working my whole life away. The boss told me you get paid weekly, and that's exactly how I'm paid. Another day, another dollar. Working my whole life away. Another day, another dollar. Daylight comes, I'm on my way. Another day, another dollar. Working my whole life away. Family on my Thanksgiving, I love them more and more each day. Boys, that's the reason I keep living and working my whole life away. Another day, another dollar. Daylight comes, I'm on my way. Another day, another dollar. Working my whole life away. Thank you so much, and a great big howdy, and welcome to our show today. We've got a real good show lined up for you here in the old wagon house today, so I hope you'll kind of make yourself at home, sit down, relax, and enjoy some country music. Right now, I want you to meet my very special guest today. Boys.
I'm a dude.
He's a little squirrely, folks, I'll tell you. He's a dandy. We always look forward to having him. Make him welcome Bill Carlisle and the Carlisles.
Did you see that gal was whipped last night? She ain't good looking, but she's something different. Her dress too tight didn't fit her right, but hooray for that little difference. I know lots of pretty little gals, but I'll just leave them be. Cause the one I've got something different, and she's good enough for me. Lordy, 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 she's good enough for me. Well, she ain't too fat, nor she ain't too thin. She ain't good looking, but she's something different. Pooch is out where she ought to pooch in, but hooray for that little difference. I know lots of pretty little gals, but I'll just leave them be. Cause the one I've got something different. She's good enough for me. Lordy, 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 she's good enough for me. Okay, Buck! She ain't too shiny, she ain't too flirty. She ain't good looking, but she's something different. She's my jerky turkey from Albuquerque. Hooray for that little difference. I know lots of pretty little gals, but I just leave them be. That's the one I've got something different. She's good enough for me. Lordy, 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 she's good enough for me. Now I'm gonna strap one on them, Porter. I'm gonna strap it on them here now. She's 23 and fancy free. She ain't good looking, but she's something different. There ain't much difference in your gal and me. But hooray for that little difference. I know lots of pretty little gals, but I just leave them be. Cause the one I've got something different. She's good enough for me. Lordy, 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 she's good enough for me. She's good enough for me. Thank you, Bill.
Yeah, boy, this is fun.
Oh, we always love to have you out here. And thank you, Bill Jr. and Sheila. They're going to be back a little later to do a number by themselves, ain't they?
Yeah. Hey, you remember the other show I was on?
Yes, I do.
I was up way up somewhere. I don't remember where I was. Up north.
Yeah.
And some folks was telling me about that was the one I had the Indian.
Yes. Looks like Chief Wahoo.
Well, I am a crow. You didn't know that.
A what?
A crow.
Oh, you mean a
I'm a
Indian?
bird, I mean, yeah.
Hey, we'll be right back, and watch this good word. Good job, Buck. Boy, that's a fine one called Give Me Five. It's one of the numbers from a very fine album of Buck's. Now it's time to meet the beautiful little lady and a real pretty song from one of her fine albums, too. And it's called False Eyelashes. Miss Dolly Parton.
Thank you, Porter. Folks back home think I'm a star now when they hear my records play. They say their hometown girls make good and should go a long, long way. Mom wonders why I don't drive home that big fine car I own. The truth is I don't have a car, and I'm ashamed to go back home. A pair of false eyelashes and a tube of cheap lipstick, a pair of worn-out high-heel shoes, and a dress doesn't fit. These are all of my possessions, all I have to my name. And a record played in my hometown is my only claim to fame. Now I'm so glad that Dad can't see me now, his favorite little girl, singing in this dingy place on the wrong side of the world. And I'm glad that I can't see the boy that offered me his name, for I was blind and turned from him in this empty search for fame. A pair of false eyelashes and a tube of cheap lipstick, a pair of worn-out high-heel shoes, and a dress that doesn't fit. These are all of my possessions, all I have to my name. And a record played in my hometown is my only claim to fame. And a record played in my hometown is my only claim to fame. Thank you.
Thank you, Dolly. A beautiful job. Mighty, mighty nice. And I want to do a song for you now that, you know, some songs have a special meaning to you. And this one does to me because it's one of the first songs that I ever learned. Learned it from my mama many, many years ago. And I hope you might like it. It tells a story. Listen real close to the words. While strolling along in the country, reviewing the scenes new and old, I found an old-fashioned log cabin, so beautiful there to behold. A stranger was standing in silence, his eyes firmly fixed on the door. My heart ached in pity to see him for these were the words that it bore. And the sign read, an old cabin for sale, an old oaken bucket and well. Easy turns, just keep a log on the fire, and a light burning bright in the dell. Many years an old couple so patiently looked for their boy whose last promise did fail. Now the old rocking chair will be rocking no more. There's an old log cabin for sale. A welcome I read on the floor mat, an old braided rug by the door. The hands of an angel had made it, with many a prayer prayed before. In an old rocking chair long she waited for one glimpse of him, how she yearned. But now he was standing in silence. Too late, yes, too late, he'd returned. And the sign read, an old cabin for sale, an old oaken bucket and well. Easy turns, just keep a log on the fire, and a light burning bright in the dell. Many years an old couple so patiently looked for their boy whose last promise did fail. Now the old rocking chair will be rocking no more. There's an old log cabin for sale. Thank you. We'll be right back. Watch this. Thank you. Now it comes time for you to, you want to introduce him? Oh, bring him on.
Okay. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Laugh Out. Here he is, the funniest man in the world, Speck Rhodes.
Ho, ho, ho. Hello, Sadie. Yeah, this is me. Well, I've been in to come up and see you, but I went down to Lawyer Gabby's court today. Yeah, it happened to court. Lawyer Gabby's wife was there. Boy, I declare if she ain't putting on weight, ain't she? Getting awful fat. The other night I was over at her house, and she says to Gabby, she said, Gabby, when you was courting me, you used to kind of kiss me and tickle me under the chin once in a while. She said, why don't you do that now? He said, well, I'll be right happy to. Which one of them? Yeah. Well, Lawyer Gabby's last case was a wingdinger. Yeah, some fella up on Froggy Mountain way. You know him. Clem Fracas. Yeah, that was his name. He stuck a knife in the fella while he was fighting. Yeah. Yeah, but it's lucky for him the guy didn't die. Yeah. Well, he stuck that knife plumb up to the fur as it'd go with that blade there. Yeah. They put him in the court and tried him out there, you know. After the trial, well, this here boy's daddy was standing there talking to Gabby. He said, Mr. Gabby, he said, I just don't know where in the world my boy gets all his meanness. He said, now you take me, for instance. I never stuck a knife that deep in anybody in my life. Yeah. Well, they had a fight last night down in front of the tavern. Yeah, two women was fighting, and one of them had a gun, and she fired 2 shots at the other woman. Yeah, I was standing there not 10 feet from him when she fired the first shot. How far was it when she fired the last shot? Well, I didn't measure it. They're about a half mile down the road, I reckon. Well, looky, I'll be by and get you after a while. Yeah, we'll go out and eat supper and go to the drive-in movie. So long, Sadie. Goodbye, honey.
All right. Speck, that's mighty fine. Thank you very much. Here comes one of my favorite parts of the program, and this is time for our gospel and inspirational song right now. And life is going at quite a rapid pace. But if we had a visitor come to our house, I wonder what we'd do. This is the song and the story. Here's Porter to do it for you right now. What would you do if Jesus came to your house today?
What would you do? What would you do if Jesus Jesus came to spend some time with you. If Jesus came to your house to spend a day or two, if he came unexpectedly, I wonder what you'd do. When you saw him coming, would you meet him at the door with arms outstretched in welcome to your heavenly visitor? Or would you need to change some things before you let him in? Like maybe burn some magazines or put the Bible where they'd been. Oh, I know you'd give your nicest room to such an honored guest, and all the food you would serve to him would be the very best. And you'd keep assuring him that you was glad to have him there, that serving him in your home was joy beyond compare. But what about your family conversation? Would it keep up its normal pace? And would you find it hard each meal to say a table grace? Would you be glad to have him meet your very closest friends? Or would you hope they stayed away until his visit ends? Would you be glad to have him stay forever on and on? Or would you sigh with great relief when finally he had gone? It might be interesting to know the things you'd do if Jesus came in person to spend some time with you. What would you do? What would you do if Jesus came to spend some time with you? Much for watching that good message. I want to thank all of you too that write to our show, and those of you that maybe haven't written or would like to, why, the way you write to our show is just write to the station that you watch it on, then they will forward it right on to us, so we'll be sure and get it. Now let's meet a couple of youngsters here. These are Bill's two kids, Bill Jr. and Sheila, and they're going to, what? I started to say this is Bill Jr. and Elvira. They're going to sing Elvira. Sing it, kiddos.
Elvira, Elvira, my heart's on fire for Elvira. Eyes that look like heaven, lips like cherry wine. She can show enough and make my little light shine. I get a funny feeling, yeah, up and down my spine, 'cause I know that my Elvira's mine. Elvira, Elvira, my heart's on fire for Elvira. Giddy up, papa, papa, mau, mau. Giddy up, papa, papa, mau, mau. High, oh, silver, away. Well, tonight I'm gonna meet her at the Hungry House Cafe. I'm gonna give her all the loving I can. Yeah, and I know she's gonna jump and holler, 'cause I've saved up $2, and we're gonna search and find that preacher man. Oh, Elvira, Elvira, my heart's on fire for Elvira. Giddy up, papa, papa, mau, mau. Giddy up, papa, papa, mau, mau. High, oh, silver, away.
Bill Jr. and Sheila, thank you a lot. And Bill, thank you for bringing them out to the show, too. They do a great job. We got enough time, Miss Dolly, left, and I know the folks would like to hear another song from you. So how about it? Are you in condition?
I think I could be.
Okay,
to sing,
then.
I'm in no condition. Okay, I just dropped in
You
to
run
see
that
what
by me
condition my
again.
condition was in. Don't look at me with love in your eyes. Go look at somebody that can make it worthwhile. I'm hurting from a love affair I didn't want to end, and I'm in no condition to try to love again. I'm in no condition to try to love again. The man I love just broke my heart, and it must have time to mend. He gave me the breeze.
Thank you, Dolly. That's all of our time. We're going to have to kind of give you the breeze for today, but I hope you'll invite us back next week at the same time. Until then, take care of yourself. See you next week. So long, everybody. So long, Don Boy.
This has been the Putter Wagoner Show, a half hour of good country music and fun brought to you from the home of the Grand Ole Opry. This is Don Howser inviting you to tune in again next week, same time, same station.